The fuck was
Hello,
that?
everybody. Welcome to Wrassle Graps. That, my friend, was the Halloween sound that Discord has currently.
What?
In case you're wondering, no, I did not do this. It updated and did this itself.
Yo,
Snake, it's Spooky Craig for Halloween.
Craig, man, you don't even do your job right, man.
And you could be unemployed and scary.
That's fair. That's what most people are, to be honest.
Be bad at your job and scary. It's a thing.
Yeah. Speaking of scary, the main event of WrestleMania, AEW, as this is in my notes.
Well, you're skipping way past the entire show. My name's Chris. That's Vincent. We're today
My name
talking
is
about
Vincent.
AEW Wrestledream from this past weekend. All 9
Mania.
matches, all 4.5 hours. You told me that this was once in a lifetime. There was nothing once in a lifetime on the show. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to think you don't know what show you were really watching.
Bro, I saw a graphic. It said The Rock versus John Cena, April 1st. So I was like, oh, perfect. I'm about to watch The Rock vs. John Cena, but instead I watched a murder. Almost a murder.
So you pulled up, you said, on April 1st, huh? That sounds like October 18th. Unbelievable. I'm gonna go watch it right now.
Yeah, I don't know what day it is.
Well, that's a whole bigger issue. You should probably go get that checked out. But let's just get into the show right here. It starts off with the pyro just
Whoa.
because the show ran long, so he said, you know what, fuck it, we'll just do the match on the show. And this was about 10 minutes. Not bad in-ring stuff. It was fine. FTR win. I did not care.
I think that's good for. I mean, jet speed's always welcomed, on the show, and FTR as well. I mean, I love to see FTR on the show as well. So it's a good
Jet
thing they got to
Speed.
be on the main card and not only the pre-show.
Jet Speed is their version of the LWO.
I think you are wrong. Or
I've never
maybe. I
seen
mean, I don't know.
I've never seen another team eat this many other pins besides the LWO.
Well, then what the fuck are they called? They're called jet speed.
I'm not sure. That's hard.
Where do you put the
Uh,
L? You put the L in there.
you'll find it. You'll find it somewhere.
Let
Someone in the
speed.
comments will let us know.
Jet speedo.
Uh, Let Speed,
Let speed. Let's
Gel,
go.
Gel Speed,
Gel speed. Gel speed. We got it.
I Show
We
Speed,
got it. I show speed. All right,
L
yeah,
Show
that'll
Speed,
work. That'll work. No show. No.
L Show Speed.
I'll show speed. We named them just now. I'll show speed.
I don't know legally if that's okay to use that, but I'll go with it.
It's close enough to. It's close enough. So maybe it's not legal.
So after this match, Excalibur, some commentary, he goes, "Well, sorry about that, folks. This was supposed to happen on the pre-show, but we decided why not do it now because we ran over. But actually, let's start the real show with Tekla and Jamie Hayter, and also Lutez's wife is in the crowd. Honored to have
Yeah,
her.
the man that did the Luthez press, the one that you see in the video games.
But it's his wife who didn't do anything.
It's not him. It's not him. He's not there because he's rest in peace. He's not there. But his wife is there.
First Martha Hart, man. Now Mrs. Thez. What is it with this man Tony Khan risen up the elderly?
I don't know if we want to say he's risen her up or nothing, but those are just allegations at the end of the day.
Allegedly, what's up with this man risen up the elderly?
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird if you think about it.
I am thinking about it, and I'm saying it's strange, and I got questions.
Strange. A lot of strange things with this Miss Luthez, Tony Khan situation triangle going on. Very strange.
I don't know how you got to be a triangle formation, but good for you.
Triangle, bro. I mean, because Tony Khan knew Luthez personally on AOL.
Did he?
On AOL, yeah, as a child, 12 years
I
old
don't
or
know
something.
about that. I don't know about
12
that.
years old, he was conversating with Luthez,
I don't think so.
allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly, that sounds wrong.
I don't know. He said he was getting fucking questions answered.
Listen, allegedly, well, not allegedly, for true, um, Luthez died in 2002.
Yeah, I
Take
mean,
that,
look,
take that, Dr. Seuss.
is it possible? Is it possible that Tony Khan was conversating with him on
Tony
AOL?
Khan would have been fresh out of college at this point in time.
Oh, okay,
Actually, no, not even, because he's like 40 now. So he would be currently in college or high school.
right. So I guess I don't know. It's possible, I suppose.
So unless Luthez was pulling up to talk to Tiny Tony Khan, I doubt it.
Yeah, maybe not 12 years old, but I mean, I don't know the age. But I think he said they talked. He said they talked.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah,
Tony Khan with his little Ouija board. Luthez, I'm a big fan. Move the thing if you're also a big fan of AEW. It's not moving, but I'll take it as a yes. I'm
yeah,
sure it went just
exactly.
like that.
Yeah, I think it was like probably a short interaction, I assume. Like,
What, do you meet him
what's your favorite
once? Like,
wrestling move? You know? And then he was like, it's the Luthez press.
what, and the guy behind him said, buddy, do I got something funny to tell you? Oh my god, Mr. Thez, is that you? Do you think that's how it happened?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I think he just was talking to him on the computer, you know?
Maybe.
But I
So he's
mean, it's all
talking to
allegedly. We don't know. He's probably making that up. You know?
was on AOL talking to a guy with the username totally real Luthez.
The real one, yeah. Because people
Anyway,
try
let's
and fake it on AOL.
out of all the people Luthez, why not? So
Yeah.
Thecla versus Jamie Hayter. This match, it felt long. It was only 15 minutes.
I mean, look, Jamie Hayter, like I said, you love to see some people on the show. Jamie Hayter is one of those people. I love Tekla as well. I'm a big fan of Tekla. So it's a bit hard for me to see her lose here to Jamie Hayter, especially without the help of the Jamie Buddies. Now that would have been cool.
The Jamie
However,
buddies.
she won without the Jamie Buddies.
Bro thinks he's watching WWE. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, man, she might have to. She might have to. You know, she might got to do that.
I think you're watching a Bailey entrance from 2015. That's nuts.
Reminiscing is a thing, but I mean, I think Jamie Buddies would be cool. You know,
Well, Jamie won. She didn't need her buddies. So it's fine.
I'm her. You know, I'm a big fan. So does that count?
You, you have to ask. You'd
All
have to go
right.
on Twitter, say at Jamie Hader, are you buddies with Vincent from Wrassle Graps? Because he's a big fan.
And then she'll say who, and then I'll say one day, I'll say, yes, I had a conversation with Jamie Hayter on X, and we are tight
So
like that. You know,
20 years after she passes, sure.
yeah.
You'll bring her partner to
Hopefully,
the
God
show.
forbid, God forbid.
Well, I'm not saying when it's gonna happen. Say 20 years. Death comes for us all. 20 years after the time of that person comes, then you'll show up and you'll say, "Man, I had a great conversation with her once. It's very nice to welcome Mr. or Mrs. Hader to the show."
Exactly. That's what I'll say. I'll say that I was one of the Jamie buddies,
I showed up at her
even though
house.
she
I said,
denies it.
I showed up at her spouse's house. I said, "I was one of the Jamie buddies." She said, "The what?" And she said, "Oh, she didn't talk about me much, but trust me, I was there."
Yeah, I was there. I was for sure there. But the match itself was a good match. Exactly what you expect from two great wrestlers like Tekla and Jimmy Hayter.
I'll be real with you. The show doesn't kick in for me until about a couple matches in. This was fine for me.
I don't think it was like the top tier, but it was a good match from two good wrestlers.
I think I was thrown off by the jet speed thing, and I was still kind of thrown off going into this, and that's kind of why it took away from it a bit. That might be my thing.
I don't know, man. I felt a little off during the show too. I don't know what it was, you know. Maybe it's because of the lack of storylines, and they just kind of like did some stuff. But
That's that's every
I don't know.
AEW show.
It's just kind of like it's not even lack of storylines, but like the weak storylines that they have going on.
Speaking of weak storylines, the $32.17 Bucks versus the Jurassic Express.
Like, so the Young Bucks come out with this entrance, and it's like a bunch of, like, money and stuff like that they've lost, and they're broke, so they don't have an entrance theme song, and it's like the right to censor uh thing
They
entrance for
only
that.
have they only have $32.17 to their name, such as the $32.17 would imply, and they're wrestling for 500 grand.
What was the thing repeating over and over again?
Denied?
Denied,
Might
something
be
like that,
denied.
something like this. But it was like right to censor. Like, if you know what that entrance sounds like, it's like
Yeah,
that, but without any other sound effects, just that.
the same up against Jurassic Express. Now, this match fundamentally flawed because 1/4 of this match would not even understand the basic concept of 500 grand. But that's neither here nor there. Uh,
Ooh,
Go up
I
against
mean,
Jurassic Express. Mhm.
yeah, Luchasaurus, man. Luchasaurus gonna be balling out, I think.
These guys, that was a good match. The Jurassic Express win, and Luchasaurus wins money that he probably does not know what to do with it. And then Jurassic Express, they're like, hey, you know what? These broke individuals in our ring, they might want some money, so they hand them one stack
Panda
of money.
Express.
Panda Express. I just remember sometimes during these recordings, you just be getting bored, and a thought pops in, and you just say it just to entertain yourself.
Exactly what just happened. Yeah, you couldn't have said it any better.
I swear it's exactly what happens during these recordings.
That's what happened. Yeah.
So they're gonna offer them some money. The Bucks they won't take it. Uh, but Don Callis fam, a couple of them come out to jump Jurassic Express. Kenny comes out to help. The Bucks refuse to help, but Jurassic Express and Kenny stand tall, regardless.
Yeah. Kenny's new look, jeans, no shirt.
Jeans, no shirt. As Taz once said about Brian Cage, if I look like that, I'd never wear a shirt either.
Yeah, yeah. I guess Kenny took that to heart. He took that personally. So now he's coming out all the time looking like this.
It just proves that when Kenny Omega once said, I wouldn't have hired 80% of you, he was not talking about Brian Cage.
And it's crazy because I knew exactly what he meant when he said that, too. It's crazy.
I didn't, but now I understand.
You didn't know, man. Like, that roster was fucked up, man. For real.
It depends on what year it was said. I would need to know the year.
That roster was fucked up.
I really need to know the year because there's a couple I look at them and I say, yeah, no, I wouldn't have gotten him either.
Honestly, it has to be like somewhere near the beginning of AEW.
Might have been, honestly. I too look at Joey Janela and say, I would not have hired you.
Like, what the fuck are we thinking? Yeah, like, what the hell?
But, some guys, it was just poor booking, so I don't know what that's
I blame
about.
Cody Rhodes, to be completely honest.
Not all of his picks were bad. Some of them are
Most of his
good.
picks were bad.
Man, MJF, uh, Darby, some of these guys are good.
Two of them. All two of them.
Sam Guevara, if he was used
That's,
correctly,
oh
would
my
be good.
god, bro. Oh my god. I mean, he's too annoying to really be a top star.
Because he's not used correctly.
Yeah, I don't know what his current gimmick is. It's Hawaiian shirt season. I'm not sure what his gimmick is, but whatever.
He's with Mercedes Money's current partner, Beast Mortis.
Oh, right. Not sure what that is. So is that a tag team or is it like a? Is he the manager of Sammy Guevara?
I think they lost on the pre-show to Eddie Kingston and Hook.
That sounds about right.
But that's neither. Again, that is what it is. Next up, we get to the most pointless match on the show. I would say the Demand versus the Hurt Syndicate in a rematch of a rematch of a rematch.
Ricochet Crew versus Hurt Business.
I don't care anymore, man. I hope it's over. I really do. No amount of potential AI storylines about Bobby Lashley loving Japan would make me interested in this.
Well, they got attacked before the match. The Hurt Business, so they were pretty. They were having the fight right away, but it was
That doesn't.
basically the same stuff we were used to, like
They
the
still won the
previous
match.
matches.
They won the
And they
match this
still
time.
Still won.
The only difference is that they got attacked before the match, and this time the table actually broke. It's the only difference.
It's the power of the burgers, man. It's the power of the burgers.
The burgers.
Might as well call them the Hurt Burgers.
What are you talking about, burgers?
Because fucking Bobby Lashley reviews burgers on TikTok.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think you might just be hungry at this point.
No, man.
Talking about
Bobby
Panda Express
Lashley.
burgers.
Bobby Lashley goes around town and he reviews burgers, man. That's what happens.
All I'm hearing is Bobby Lashley's a very versatile man, and I can't agree more.
Yeah, man. He could do it all. I mean, even be inspired heavily by Japanese culture.
Now we're gonna talk about that more in Wrassle Recap. I want to clarify though that before that story came out, we've been saying for years, Bobby Lashley the anime. We said it for years, and everyone's like, "No, that's stupid." And by everyone, I mean us. We said that was stupid to ourselves, but now it was going to be a real thing. So technically, the two of us are taking credit for that story coming out.
AI stolen something once again. What do you know?
Can't have nothing anymore.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher 5.
Basically, Kyle versus Kyle.
No, that was a different time.
Big pole driver. I assume it's supposed to be big pile driver.
Maybe it might be.
Okay.
I
Well, he
think it
did
was a
do that.
brainbuster, to be honest.
And Greggy was there too.
Greggy?
You know what? Fuck.
Who the hell is Greggy?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't remember anything about a Greggy while watching the show.
Whatever. They did some cool moves during this match.
It was a
Mark Briscoe with a big pile driver. Some froggy bow action was going on.
You gotta understand, I'm not the biggest Mark Briscoe guy, so for me, this match was just alright. I don't really love his matches usually, but I enjoyed it. It was alright.
Yeah. It was cool and earfuls, it seems. That's cool.
Yeah, it really picked up within like the last couple minutes. I would say within the last 8 minutes or last 10 minutes, really picked up. But to start off, I was not into it.
Yeah. They're two great wrestlers though, so I mean, it was good. It was good. It just wasn't spectacular, you know.
No, nothing to write home
But
about
Kyle
really.
does get the dub.
But finally, get a
Now
match that really
Clone
got
is
me into
there
the
too
show.
at the end. He
Storm,
just shows up.
they're all kind of just
It's
there.
like, why did he show up like that?
He showed up, said, "I was here the whole time."
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
We won, right, Kyle?
We won, right, Kyle? Right on. Oh,
Can't say that
it's
one.
next year. It's next year. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
So, Storm versus Statlander up next. This is the match that really got me into this show. This is where I really started to care.
Wait, Storm had a special entrance where she was dead?
That's the last two entrances, I think.
What? What do you mean?
But then Statlander did a parody of that, and it was pretty fun.
Okay, yeah, she did do that.
And Statlander does end up winning. I forget how, but she ends up winning.
Oh, yeah, that did happen. I mean, this match was good too. I like this match a lot.
She retains, and then Storm hands her the belt to show her respect. But then Mercedes Monet comes out with the Frat House, is I think their name, with Cliff Garrison to steal the spotlight for no reason.
Yeah, I hate that one. And they tell Statlander to shoot, get out of here. And Statlander does leave.
She has. Yeah. Mercedes Monet is going to have her open challenge to any champion in the world, and I don't even know why this one was allowed to count. Interim champion Mina Shirakawa.
Yes.
Regardless of the fact, I know what you're about to get into. I know what you're about to get into. Regardless of the fact that that you wouldn't even know that this match is very good, for reasons that you're gonna get into.
This match never happened. Okay. Didn't
For
happen
you, it
for
didn't. I saw
most
it.
of America, where I can only speak for America.
I don't think she should have been allowed to be in the match because technically, as interim champion, not a real champion.
Yeah, it's not a real champion anyway. I mean, like, doesn't really count towards the number, to be fair. Um, However, I couldn't even see it because I was on Amazon Prime Video, which went down at this exact moment. And all I could see from this match was about like 103 amigos. And that's all I can see in a loop. Like it would keep loading and then it come back to the three amigos. And then it would go back to loading and then three amigos once again. It was like a whole ass loop.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
And then eventually, after the match was over, they said, "All right, you can watch it now."
Then you're allowed now. Fine. You suffered enough. You've seen enough Eddie Guerrero tributes for one night.
Did you know Mercedes Moné loves Eddie Guerrero? Did you know that? Did you
You
know?
know, I might have heard it
We
once or
might have to remind
twice.
you
I
about
might have
100
heard it once or
times.
twice. Every once in a while, I might hear about it, but they don't say it too much.
Yeah, maybe you might need to see it for yourself. On Amazon Prime Video, where the home of the Three Amigos,
I watched it on
run
YouTube
by
while it was
Mercedes
good.
Moné.
I was happy. But Mercedes wins the interim belt if you want to count it as a title win. Um, Statlander comes out, returns the favor for her crashing the victory before. Mercedes is upset. We'll get to what happens with that later on tonight. But now we're
Yeah, I
moving
don't know
on
why she's so mad.
to the best match. Well, she doesn't like her wins being interrupted, I guess.
It never
But
happened.
whatever. So now we get to what believe it or not, I was not looking forward to this, but this ended up being my favorite match on the entire show. Brodito versus Okada and
This was
Takeshita.
fucking. It's actually underrated because I feel like not many people are really praising this match as being very good, but it was really good.
That's crazy because it's not only is it probably the best match in the show, it's probably my tag match of
There's
the
so
year.
many like great wrestlers in the match. I mean, Okada, you got Takeshita, you got Bandito, and the other guy. He's there too, right? And it's a good match.
It was phenomenal. If you're gonna watch any match from this pay-per-view, this is the one I would
Yeah,
check out.
this is the one. I don't care what they tell you. Okay, I don't care what they say. I'm not sure what they would tell you anyway, to be fair. But if they tell you anything other than this match, they're lying to you.
They are. That's
And
on
there is a
God.
story with
And the
Okada and Takeshita in this match, being against each other.
big takeaway here is that Okada accidentally hits Takeshita with the Rainmaker, but even though it was an accident, Okada is very entertained by the fact that he did that, and he laughs at him for a little bit. And their miscommunications do end up actually costing them the match, so they are not the tag
Yeah,
champions.
I'm surprised Bandito got that W.
I was too. I didn't expect it to actually
But
happen.
good for him. That was much earned.
Now, to clarify, this was the right call, in my opinion. I was scared they were going to do the dumb call, which is they were going to make them the tag champions and then make us wait another couple of months for their singles
Yeah.
match.
I mean, at the end here, we have to cover the length of the show, by the way.
We will talk about the
Because
length of
that's
the
a
show, but
fucking
that's after
important
the show's over.
conversation. I don't know what everyone's smoking. Okay, I have no idea.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it later. I want to cover this now just because I forget when it happens on the show. But there is a segment backstage where Renee goes to interview Tony Storm, who is very dejected about her loss. And she doesn't say anything, but then Mina shows up
Oh, yeah.
and she's like, "Look, this is a rough time for both of us, but we'll get through it together."
Yeah, they were really sad together.
So that is the thing that happened on the show. Not very important for now, but I thought it'd be important to
Got
point out.
Samoa Joseph versus Hangman Page.
This was disappointing to me.
I thought it was pretty lackluster compared to what I thought it was going to be.
And obviously now that the match ended and we saw what happened afterwards, we know why, because Samoa Joe turns heel at the end, and obviously they're gonna have more matches. But I really hate when they do this. If you don't have enough stuff in the tank to get multiple good matches
I
out of
know.
something, then don't do multiple
It's like,
matches.
bro, they didn't even have a good match this time. I mean, it's not like it was bad, but it was not. what it was
No, but it
supposed to
was just you expect better from Samoa Joe and Hangman Adam Page. This could be the fact again that the show started at what was it, 8 o'clock, and it was already 11:30 ish by the time this
be.
match
Yeah,
is
man.
happening.
Like by the time the fucking
It,
matches you actually want to see are going on, it's like, man, you're tired. You want to get out of there.
yeah, it could have been a multitude of these
I don't
factors,
understand why no one
but this
considers
match
that
I was
in the
disappointed by.
quality conversation of the show, because that it does damage the quality and it does damage the enjoyment of the show.
My big issue is not even the fact that it's super long, even though that is an issue. It's the fact that they're starting at 8 o'clock and the show didn't end until 12:30.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's just too long. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Listen, you start this at 6 o'clock and it ends at 10:30, I wouldn't complain at all. The last two shows, they started early, ended early enough. I was fine with it. But man, I don't like when shows are 4.5 hours and they start late. It's just
And
I
there's
don't like it.
matches here that don't need to be here. And there's matches going on for longer than they have to be. It's like some matches don't need to be as long as they are, because if they were shorter, they would be considered better, you know.
Fully agree. I mean, listen, if you don't have time for FTR and Jespy, just cut the match. It sucks, but just cut it. This is already a 4 hour show. Uh, you don't have to do the third match in the Demand versus the Hurt Syndicate. No one was asking for that. As good as the match was, Mercedes Monet versus Mina Shirakawa did not have
Didn't
to
even
be here.
happen.
That could have been a dynamite thing. Could have just been a dynamite thing. No one was asking for that to happen. You could have saved a lot of time.
Yeah, for real. And the people are like, "Oh, but you're complaining about getting your money's worth." It's like bro, I paid for this show to enjoy this show. I didn't pay to receive a long ass show, even though I know what I'm getting myself into. The goal is to have a good time watching a show that I like.
Bro, if the price is really tied to the matches and Tony Khan's like, oh, I'm charging $50, I have to give them a lot, then charge me less and
It's
give
like a
me
whole
less.
nother
That's all.
conversation that would be opened up there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's for another day. It's like the price is an
This
issue.
is
Yeah,
not.
it is.
This is. I mean, yeah, $50 you're already asking a lot. Now that your competitor is doing $30 a month, then it doesn't look as bad as it used to. But it's a lot for people. Not everyone can afford to do $50 a month. And I get, no one's forcing you to buy it, but
But they
still,
should
it's
be
a lot
pushing to
for
get
fans.
that price lowered on HBO Max. Because, I mean, honestly, that would
But
separate you from the competition at this point.
listen, man, what I would do at this point, make shorter shows, make them 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and cut the price to like $30 or $35.
Why not? Yeah, that's good.
Because now you're around your competition's area, right? You're not charging a lot. By the time I'm done with the show, I won't want to just pass out in my chair. So it's better for everybody.
It's better for everybody. And no one complains as much, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe they want so much on their show that they get really exhausted and they're not sure what to do with themselves, but I'm not sure.
Listen, 4.5 hour show, that was fine when the pay-per-views were every couple of months. 4.5 hours every month is a lot bigger of a commitment for me. And well, not just for me. It's a lot more to have to sit through than it used to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when I'm only here for like a handful of matches.
Yeah. Honestly, I always compare these to like the takeover shows and how they were perfect. Almost nearly perfect. I'm not gonna say like a show was perfect, but those were close to perfect as you can get. And I feel like that's the length of the shows and just cramming as much as you want. Or yeah, Tony Khan in Tony Khan's case. Cramming as much as you want on the show to just fit
Takeovers.
everyone in there ruins the quality in general.
Takeovers were wonderful, man. Triple H has been trying to do it recently. The same kind of formula. It's not working out the same. But I see what he's trying to do. The takeovers of old, man. It's 5, 6 matches on the Daily Network, whatever. It's 2.5 hours, 3 hours at most. It's over at a reasonable time. It's good. It was very good because all the matches were quality. There was nothing on there like, oh, I don't know why that's there. We should get rid of that. No, everything there felt like it was supposed to be there.
Yeah, because there's such a thing as doing too much, and that's what some of these people do. Triple H included, by the way. They do
Mhm.
too much.
No, it's both of them. It's both of them. That's
Yeah.
true.
So these people out here defending AEW no matter what, they don't have to do that. By the way, it's not your job. AEW.
It's never
It's not
that
your job.
serious.
You don't have to always side with AEW. You can side with yourself
You
for
going
once.
out You going out there and saying that, no, I love sitting up 6 hours to
Yeah,
watch this
JR.
show. I love
You don't,
going to bed
JR.
at 2 a.m. Tony Khan's not gonna go slide in your DMs. Go, thank you so much, man. You're a true sicko. Come sit front row at our next pay per view next month. It's not gonna happen.
No, definitely
It's I tried. From a man who has tried multiple times, it's not gonna
no.
happen.
Unfortunately.
But back to this match, Paige and Joe. It was nowhere near expected. We know why now because there will be more. The Joe heel turn is interesting. I do want to see where that
Yeah, I
goes.
think that was a cool little moment there. Joe turning heel, beating up with the ops, beating up Hangman Page. That was pretty cool. I like that.
I fully agree. Hopefully, the next match is a little better.
Yeah.
So before we get to our main event, we have Mercedes Moné throwing down the challenge. She wants Statlander at Full Gear. Champ versus champ, winner take all.
Take this.
Well, actually, was it winner take all, or was it just for the AEW Women's World
Yeah, I
Heavyweight
don't fucking
Championship?
know, man. I saw her and I started envisioning the three amigos.
I mean, that's you're gonna need therapy for that. A lot,
I got
actually.
Mercedes, PTSD.
No, I want to clarify already. I don't like this.
What?
I, I don't like she has what 13 belts at
She
this
has
point,
12, I
12,
think.
and she needs to be world champion. Like, what are we doing
Well,
here?
she does, man.
Yeah,
It's one of the belts she doesn't have, you know?
I get that, but like, you can't. Statlander cannot lose now next month. She just
And
won the
she's
belt.
not gonna lose.
Mercedes
So wait.
Moné should not win because this isn't like the men's division where you have like 17 belts, and if one guy holds two championships, whatever, it's fine, you live. That means that Mercedes Moné is the entire women's division, and that is not good.
Yeah, obviously it's bad. But they just put your champion. I mean, look. I mean, I'm not even saying bothers me at all that she has all these championships. I think that's fine. But yeah, she
I mean,
really can't
good
be
for
the
her.
one to rely on for both of your championships. You know,
Good for her. But look, listen, nothing against Mercedes Moné. I think she's great. It's what, like you said, she has all the belts for her. But to then say you're going to be the entire division, that's not only are you hurting that are you hurting that performer because now they have to pull double duty. They're doing even more work than they're already doing, having to defend 12 other belts. Now you're gonna see her so much more often, and you're gonna be like, "Ugh, her again? Seriously?"
well, the question is she really going to defend all these belts?
I mean, she would have to at some point.
I mean, she doesn't have to. I mean, like she has the belt. You know, she could just be like, ah, you know,
I'd
thank
imagine she
you,
would
but
have
no,
to. At some
thank you. Here you go. You know?
I'm not saying Mercedes Moné would even do that, but that is another issue with giving her the belts when she doesn't even work for you.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like, oh, here you go, just for like attention. You know, some clout.
I mean, listen, congratulations, you're champion of British Wrestling Club. Good for you.
BWC.
This is sure. What does it mean? I don't know. You seem happy about it. Congratulations.
Yeah, is what it is.
But dude, just so we're clear, when there's only one women's match on the show next month, because of this, I don't want to hear a damn word from anybody.
Well, Chris Taylor is going to win anyways. It'll be fine.
She should. I don't trust Tony Khan to do that.
Like she got Tony Storm to beat her, so
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, on to more disappointment. The main event, Moxley and Darby. It started off very good and ended so
I
poorly.
truly hate autocorrect because every time I type in the Miz, it comes up the Mix. Every time I type in
Why
Mox,
are you typing in the mix?
every time I type in Mox, it comes up Mix. Okay, like stop, man. It's Mox and the Miz.
Fix this, buddy.
Yeah, verse Dobby. Let's go.
I was so looking forward to this, man. This was the whole reason I watched this show. And it starts off, man, it's absolutely insane. Just dude, Darby Allin is having John Moxley shoving spikes under his fingernails, getting drowned in a fish tank. He's being tossed onto ring announcer tables. I'm like, oh my god, Darby's dying. I can't wait to see the offense he gets in against Mox. And literally, the offense is Big Papa Sting shows up, beats up the Death Riders with his bat because apparently they can't take an old man who was retired. He hands Darby the bat, and then he hits Mox, hits it with a coffin drop, and then he puts him in the Scorpion Deathlock, and then he tapped 5 seconds. And I said, I fucking hate it here so
Yeah,
much.
it was just fucking. It was a bit of a lame finish, I believe, and it was a little too fast for my liking.
I looked at people's responses and people defending it to try and understand. And what I'm seeing is people saying, "Oh, he's not the same Moxley that was in those death matches." I see what you're saying. He's a heel now. He's more cowardly, whatever. You're telling me he's like that much weaker that he can't stay in a submission hold for 0.5 seconds?
Yeah, I think bro
Like,
is
what are
pussy
we
now.
doing? Now he just looks like a bitch.
He truly is a bitch. Yeah, he can't go around being the tough guy anymore.
I am now going to struggle to take him seriously. And that is because of this match.
I mean, a lot of funny stuff has happened to him in his career, but yeah, this definitely does not make him look the best. We'll see if he
If he
maybe
is not
acts all crazy after
Mhm.
this. Like I can't. Maybe he has self confidence issues. Now.
if he is not subsequently kicked out of the Death Riders group because of this, then something is seriously wrong
I
here.
failed this and that. He has to like start down himself now.
If if Claudio or Pac or Yuta doesn't grab the mic and say, "Bro, what the hell was that?"
Pack has to
then we're
grab
gonna
the
have
mic.
an
Listen
issue.
here, tangerine bowls. I was like, you talking to Mox, man?
I don't.
Wow.
Wow, that's your nickname? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy. They'd be calling him out in the streets.
it's weird. Yeah.
But yeah, very disappointing finish. It ruined what I was really enjoying. The thing I was looking forward to the most on the show.
I think everyone was looking forward to
Very
this
lame
the
way to end the
most.
show.
Or at least it was common amongst fans.
The worst part is they made it the main event. So now this flat finish is the end of your show also.
Honestly, I think that the Hangman ending would have been better to end the show. But I guess they wanted to send him home happy and stuff. So Darby Allin winning and whatnot. It's kind of happy, I guess.
It sucks because there is no match on the show that I can really sit here and say this should have been your main event. Now in hindsight, the only thing I could say is Brodito match, but that's incredibly predictable.
You can't really make that the main event. I think Chris Statlander or Tony Storm, if you're going to make a main event happen, maybe.
I don't agree because you didn't get main event time.
If you gave it the main event time, it could be a main event. I mean, you know.
I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is it's a lame finish to that feud.
Is this your
Um,
guy, Tony? Is
and
this your guy, Darby Allin? He's the one.
it just sucks, man. Really does just suck. But anyway, that was AEW Wrestledream. Really hoping Full Gear is a lot better.
I'm going to give it a thumbs in the middle. I'm not going to give it a thumbs down. It wasn't horrible. But thumbs in the middle makes sense.
Talking about the show, I'm very tempted to give it a thumbs down.
I mean, it would be a nice thing to set, that they have to improve.
Listen, you paid $50 for a show and walked out of it feeling it was worth 30, man.
That's fair enough, you know what I mean?
So I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I might change it to a thumbs down with that being said, too.
You had one match that I can really walk out of here and say that was fantastic. You know, out of 9 matches, only one match I'm like, I would rewatch that. That was amazing. That's not good.
Yeah. All right, when you put it like that, I will change mine to a thumbs down. There you go.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for us. If you don't mind, please do the plugs.
Go follow us wherever you possibly can, every single social media literally probably every platform there is. Podcasting platform, go leave a 5-star review. Subscribe, like, comment, share. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.